Hey guys, this week pond I'm going to, last year's the worst I've ever seen it, just with the drought. I mean, I've fished it for years, I've seen it down a couple of feet, maybe 3 or 4 feet at most, but last year it was down maybe 8 or 9 feet. I think there was about, to what I could tell, about 2 feet of water left in it. It was just full of weed, and there's thousands of trout in it, and perch. So I don't kill a lot of them to survive, like. So that's what I'm up today for, just to see what's still left, see if I can get a cast in it. See what fish are still in it. Hopefully the fish are still there, like, but I don't think the numbers will be there anymore, but we'll soon find out. Anyway, I'll get their number. So as you can see guys, you can't see the pond now, but that's it, just down in that wee dip. As you can see, we're away up in the middle of nowhere. So I'll go down and see if there's any fish in it. Right, so this is the bottom of the pond. It's not very big, like, but it's got the weed there. It usually comes to about here, the weed, but obviously it's still like early April, so it's not fully grown yet. But what I have noticed, with the glasses on under the surface, just over 3/4 of that area there has got weed under the surface, and it's not usually like that. So I take it was for the dry spell last summer, the weeds just spread. But there is a couple of species I could fish, and then this wee channel up here is half available for fishing, so we'll just need to see what I can do with it, like. This is me at the top of the pond, and it looks like it's still down a couple of feet, which I'm surprised at. I'm not going to get to fish it. I might get a cast in there. This is usually about another 2 feet higher. I'll chuck some maggots in. If there's any fish got to take one. Oh, very promising. Right guys, I'm not going to stay here long because I think I'm going to be wasting my time, but there's 3 bits I can try, so I'll give them 5-10 minutes each. But I'm going to do, I've got a size 16 barbless hook on, 4 pound maxima, a size 4 split shot, and I'm going to put double white maggot on. As I say, I don't know if there's any fish in here anyway. I'm just severely dried out last year, so I can find out. It'd actually be better here with a pole. I never got anything at the first bit. I'll try this bit, it's a wee bit deeper. It's not promising. This is usually a good bit, so well, I don't know how far the weeds are coming on the surface, but it's a nice area there to get fish. too much weed under the surface. My line's not going under. It's a pity. Right. The front of this tree seems to be the only bit there's not any weed in it, so give it a bash. At the hill pond, this front of this tree for about 8 feet. It's the only bit where there's no weed. Well, there's a fish, so at least I can there's fish in it. Fish out again. I think that's minnows. Definitely. It's no perch anyway. See, sticklebacks or minnows. Go this time. What's something? Tiny perch. Well, at least I can there's still fish in it. There's still fish in it anyway. I think we'll try a yellow maggot this time. Look at it a bit different so it's easier to hook the fish. Right, well, that should do it. Well, if the wee perch have survived, they've obviously spawned last year, so there must be still trout in it. Enough fish out. Just tiny wee perch. Good to see they're still in there. That's still really young than that. It's fully milk. Well, at least they're spawning in here. There's a minnow. Let's get ready to spawn as well. Well, at least I can, there's perch and minnow still alive in it. No minnow. Well, it's good to see there's minnows and perch in it. There's bound to still be trout in it, I'd imagine. As I say, I'm going to have to come up end of May with a dry fly and see what's happening, but I don't think there'll be much water on it by then because it looks as though it's starting to go down already. So I'll come back up and try it anyway. Anyway. Right, that's me. I've been here about, again, about 20 minutes. As I say, the Hale Pond's unfishable apart from this tiny area here. I mean, basically just in front of that tree, about 8 feet square. There's a couple of wee channels up the side there, about 2 feet wide, but the weeds, you can't cast with the weight of that. But as you can see, it's not a very big pond. What I'll do, I'll come back up in May with the dry fly, see if there's any trout left in it. I did see a fish rising up there, but that could have been a perch. All of this, the weeds like just touching or under the surface. I mean, that's usually clear all of that area there, so it's good to see there's minnows and perch in it still. If they're there, I take it their sticklebacks are still there. They perch were last year's. So, and one of the wee perch had milk in it. So, it's a good sign that they're going to be breeding again. So, maybe in a couple of years it'll be thriving again if it doesn't dry out again this year. Anyway, with half a dozen perch or something, five or six perch and 3 or 4 minnows, I think. So, well, at least I came and tried it. But as I say, last year there was hardly any water in it at all. So, that's me for the day.